goodness. First
Oh,
day.
oh
New
goodness.
layouts.
Oh wow.
New friends. Hello. Hello out there. I'm Affy, your DM for this evening. And we are short Atlas, who's just down there. Internet issues. And Agni should be here at some point, but we don't know when. But we are here, and unfortunately Jeremy had to step out due to real life being real life. But we have some lovely replacements in the form of Artemis, our DM from the Friday night game, and Cedar the Barefoot, way over on that side, who has stepped in and is going to be lovely Goblin Chaos.
I'm not playing a goblin though.
No,
not
playing a goblin this time.
Not even a gerblin.
Not even a gerblin. So, we are going to do just a little bit of retcon, because at the end of the session, Dezoris did board the ship with you guys, but we're actually going to just take that back a little bit, and he did not board with you. He decided to take his chances in the mists, said goodbye to Heaven, and walked off.
That's not her name.
It's not her name, but it's what he's calling her. Cause
He just left with the crown,
He
y'all.
left heaven?
He just ran off with the crown that's soldered to his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No one's gonna say anything?
Nope.
I mean, do we know he didn't board?
Yes,
He said
Okay.
goodbye.
excused himself and said he was heading directly to Darkon because of the crown.
I believe him.
You can roll an insight check if you like.
Yeah,
Totally believe him.
he's a trusting individual.
Absolutely. Definitely has never lied to you guys ever before.
Never.
No,
Never about any of his dreams or any of
Nope.
that shit.
Nope. Nothing of that nature at all. Alaric, you also believe him. So you board the vessel, Captain Calypso's vessel, which is called the Succubus. And there doesn't appear to be anybody on board. No sailors, no passengers, nothing. Just Captain Calypso and the boat.
And there was no one else in camp?
You guys didn't look. You just kind of rushed aboard and went below deck.
Okay.
So, heading out to sea, as it were. You are below deck, you're resting because you guys fought quite a large assortment of zombies that were wandering within the mists. And you all get a long night's rest aboard this new vessel. Below
There a
deck,
bathtub?
there is no bathtub because it's a boat.
It's a big bathtub
It's
itself.
a reverse bathtub.
Okay, fine. I guess I slept
I
okay.
mean, there can be like no water supply on
I mean,
on
you
board
can-
for bathing.
You can pour water into a boat and it'd be a
Bucket.
bathtub.
It's a
Breeze, break a barrel in half so I can turn it into a bathtub and sleep in it.
Ain't that fucking
Please.
strong?
Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna cut a barrel in half?
No. Yes.
Thank you for the resub, Rob.
Get back on.
No, I'll just hide under stuff and sleep, I guess.
Okay, there's enough places to sort of hunker down below deck. There's like a sort of crew cabin that's not slept in.
maybe some crates.
Some crates, definitely. There's, you know, if you want, you can go even further below deck to the hold and find lots of things to kind of curl up and hide behind.
Find Sly the next morning burrowed inside of a rice bag. Sack of flour.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that. Just like
Look, I'm a ghost!
Ooh.
like hair all sticking up and like
If you wake up tomorrow and find a white sly, it's me.
Excellent. Alright, so I played the long rest, so you're all back to full health with all of your spells and whatnot. You wake in the morning to the steady creaking of a boat in water. Sorry, a ship in water. And it's sort of like equally pleasant, like you're rocking comfortably, but you're also not accustomed to being in a boat. So I need everybody to make Constitution saving throws for your sea legs.
Did I do it right this time?
Yeah, you did it right.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's not gonna be that good later. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Your dice is blue.
Oh, why didn't it do the save? What the hell? I did something wrong here.
The
You
saves are
use
on
the
right.
left side and not the right side.
Well, it's about
Oh,
the
it
same.
was the same modifier
Yeah,
anyway, so it
It's
doesn't
the
matter.
same crap. So
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Utter seasickness.
It's worse.
So, unfortunately,
why is it always carrots?
Breeze, Sly, and Keelay. Keelay, or how are you saying it?
Keli.
Keelay. You're all suffering from seasickness. Now, you're above deck with Athelstan. Did I say that right? I could have asked
Athelstan.
before
Yep.
we went live, but you know.
Okay. Old
Just
English looks like it sounds.
Okay.
Sounds like it looks, I mean.
Gotcha.
Athelstan.
Perfect. So you are both above deck, and Key just kind of turns and loses their lunch over the side of the boat.
I'd like to think that it was right after Athelstan punched her in the face.
Yep, that'll do. And
Or in the gut, more likely.
yeah, I'm thinking a gut check would probably be more suitable. So as you're
Okay, like-
sparring, you just kind of like launch an attack.
I roll a
Hit her right in the
d4.
solar plexus.
She just
2
goes,
damage. 2 damage plus my strength modifier, so yeah, that's 4 damage. Non-lethal. Or maybe lethal, I don't know.
Well, it's not gonna
Wait, are you a
hurt
monk
too
too?
much. But so you head and get her right in the gut. She just and turns away. Those below deck, you know you have a very short window of time where you are going to be leaving this cabin area, heading through the kitchen, up the ladder, rope ladder, or you can push out a window on your
So I'm looking for a porthole.
There are some portholes. You can shove it open and do your business.
Do a luck roll to see if they get hit with the vomit.
It's not
High
a
or low?
It's not a super choppy sea, thankfully. It's not windy, thankfully.
No, it's falling.
Oh, the falling stuff from above? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, from me.
What did we eat last night? No, I don't want to know.
Seafood.
Well, you're about to find out.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so
Raw
Key,
salmon.
You finish saying hello to your dinner from the night before. And turn around to just kind of
Yep.
like lean right back into the fight, because you ain't no pussy.
Alright, let's go. Come on. You're never gonna improve if we don't keep going.
I'm not going to punch you in the face while you have a chunk literally sitting on your chin.
Alright, let's go.
Good. Immediately, as soon as she lets her hand down when she wipes it off, I punch her right in the nose.
Alright, I need a attack roll.
I'll
please.
roll to attack.
Yep.
Actually, I never put unarmed strikes in my actions.
It's okay. Just roll a d20 plus your strength modifier.
19.
I'm gonna say that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
5 total damage.
Mhm.
In spar damage.
Bar damage.
Boom. Just like big old. Whoosh.
All right.
Much,
so
much better. Bam.
once the
I'll punch
vomiting
him back.
stops, below deck, you guys hear the sounds of battle. And it's a little disorienting because, as far as you knew, you guys were the only ones aboard, plus Captain Calypso. So how do you react?
I'm gonna run upstairs.
Right.
I'm gonna turn on my cannon and walk up the stairs.
Okay, there are no stairs. It is a
Or
rope
the
ladder.
rope ladder.
Rope ladder.
What? Can I use a bonus action to engage in a grapple?
We're gonna give Key a chance to hit you first. So go ahead and make an attack throw.
Oh, hello.
Agnes here.
Ignis here.
Hello.
In theory.
In
Oh,
theory,
man.
okay.
I mean, in theory, we're all here. In practice,
That
only
hits.
half the time.
Can't guarantee how stable it is. But I'm here for a bit at least.
Right. Give me a second. Are you turning your cam on? Or are you just gonna go?
I'm just gonna chill.
Okay.
That hits.
What is it, a D4?
Yep, D4 plus your strength modifier.
So 5 damage.
How'd you hit me? How's it? Yeah.
I got it already. It's added.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, so heading up the rope ladder. Breeze, you're first. You look frantically around the top of the ship. It's bright outside, but it is freaking cold right now. You left and it was sort of this neutral, non-existent temperature. And now it's definitely not that. It is frigid. You can see your breath. You can hear the crackling of ice in the water. And you see 2 people standing on top of the wheelhouse, throwing punches.
Hey,
That's
what are you
random.
doing?
I put her in a headlock.
Ooh, lights.
Make a
do not-
contested athletics
I do not-
or strength.
Oh, I thought we were just doing a thing. Okay, skills.
Athletics.
Let's hit the
Key, you
thing.
can do acrobatics if that's better for you.
Oh god. Hello? Oh, you gotta drag the
I
dice.
know.
Ooh.
Oh man, see her coming out of the gate.
Actually, I don't want to do a headlock then. I want to take her to the ground.
Okay,
After that, I don't know where she hit me, but after that, I'm going to take her to the ground.
alright. She popped you pretty hard right in the solar plexus. So as you kind of like hunch over, you loop an arm around the back of her neck, and then drop her down face first into the deck. So you currently have Key in a grapple.
I'm going to hit her. Unless
This is
I can't.
random as heck.
Right?
Did we hear them?
You guys are a little distracted.
Yeah. Blood
But-
pounding in the ears and whatnot. You know,
Yeah.
the battle lust.
So, Key, you can try to break out of the grapple, or, I don't know, like, punch him in
Now that's just cruel.
the
She's gonna try and get loose.
Okay, go ahead and make another contested strength or acrobatics check.
Good luck, I got 2 older siblings. Oh, you said contested? Sorry.
Yep.
D&D, rolling dice and everything. Oh. Oh.
So yeah, she like lets you kind of get her down to the ground, and then uses that sort of momentum to sort of like flip you ass over tea kettle onto your back.
So on your back, staring up at the heavens, you start to notice that you're not alone on deck anymore. Right in front of you where the wheel is, like, the captain is there, but for the most part, she's been ignoring you.
Likewise. So we're not alone.
No.
But who else do we see?
Down below, on the main deck, you see a black-horned, white-haired tiefling. You see 2 centaurs, a satyr, and a human with a large cannon-like object. Cedar, you in particular recognize this as sort of an artificer cannon.
I say in Celestial, we have company.
Yes, sir. He stands up immediately and goes into like work mode.
Athelstan just lazily, blithely rises up to his full height.
Okay.
Shake your head, your eyes are stuck.
Who are you saying that to?
Yeah.
Them! They're just staring at me!
They are just staring at you.
I mean, I'm used to that, but like...
When we see these 2 people, what do we see?
And describe yourselves, guys.
Ladies first.
Oh, God. So you see a female, she looks human for the most part, but she's got long, like light blue hair, and she's wearing scale mail armor, and a cloak that makes her look a little blurry. And the most noticeable thing about her is that she has a black halo.
Upon looking, when you look upon my character's visage, you're not sure what the hell you're looking at, I guess. Kind of like dusky, purpley, misty skin, pointed ears, razor sharp teeth, like a whole mouthful of razor sharp teeth. Very tall, like inconveniently tall. A deep forest green hood and cowl, blackish, like a dark shadowy kind of birka coat style, leather trousers, leather braces on the knees, and tightly strapped leather boots.
I was just trying to figure out what the fuck was going on there. Why there was a, like brawl or something on the deck.
Keeping sharp. Not that that's any of your business.
I mean, it is if gets us lost,
Athelstan, kind of squints a little bit and, turns to look at Calypso, who's just been ignoring everybody the entire time. It's just I assume she's just yeah. Are we lost, Captain?
Of course not. I know exactly where I am.
I mean, is that a regular
insight.
occurrence?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Just out of habit. I know it's just the way she talks, but still. 17.
She seems to be on the level.
Alright, cool. I don't trust her, but sure.
Captain, is that a regular occurrence?
Is what a regular occurrence exactly?
The I don't know, brawl, fight, whatever those two were just doing?
Since they've been on board, yes.
Every morning, before dawn.
Sometimes at night too, I think.
Before breakfast and preferably before dinner.
All right, well, good to know.
And I'm going back below deck. This is none of my business.
All right. Lark, you head back below deck. The rest of you, what are you doing with your new friends?
Checking for pockets.
You want to try and pick their pockets?
I hope you try.
No, I just want to see if they have them.
Currently, they are not stripped down, but most of their like heavier gear or things that would be in the way are not on their person.
Are you telling me to pick some pockets right now?
That's entirely up to you if you want to do that. However, as you start to consider possibly going onto the wheelhouse deck and picking these pockets, a raven appears and lands on your shoulder and pecks lightly at your horn before extending its claw for a notice tag. Take the note.
You're muted, my friend.
Yeah, you take the note. That's a very simple rolled up piece of parchment with messy handwriting is presented to you. The raven pecks once more at your horn and flies away.
I actually cry. I need a minute.
Interesting. I kick Heli in the stomach.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Turn around and to like that. Hello?
Hello. Yes.
So 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Hello?
Do your damage.
I just rolled it, but it
I
didn't.
think they're trying.
What is going on with you, Fantasy Grounds?
I don't know. So it's far altogether.
Not my fault this time.
It's not your fault this time. Or is it because you're logged in?
Oh, God, don't do that. I will be so sad.
Like off to the side,
I
just
can
screeching.
go, man. I can babysit from chat. It's fine.
What is Sly doing there, Corinne?
Screeching.
Screeching?
Like jumping up and down with the note.
I think we got a group hydrate.
Yeah, that was actually
Oh, that
from
was a while
Sly,
ago.
so I don't totally count it, but I guess you can all drink.
And I
We
just
can all go drinking? Okay.
I wouldn't say no to a nip.
Spicy juice.
So I picture Sly just sort of standing at the rail, holding this parchment to her chest, like the debutante from Frog and the Princess and the Frog. Just,
Charlotte.
yes,
Lottie, our Lord and Savior.
yes, Lottie, the lovely Lottie. Just squealing and very, very happy.
That is unpleasant.
It is quite
punches.
high-pitched noise. Go ahead, Keith.
He's gonna punch Ath.
Okay, go for it. Roll an attack roll.
Does Keli refer to Athelstan as Ath?
Only when the other people aren't around.
He don't like every time I'm sure he says, "Don't call me that."
Why she does it.
I know.
Perfect.
So far, this is just reminding me of that Road to El Dorado movie.
What is happening, Fantasy Grounds?
Low
Why-
as fuck, that's what's happening.
Why are you such dick?
Whoa, so tall.
What the hell?
Okay, I think it just didn't roll because I
see the
just rolled.
shadow.
What the fuck?
There it goes.
There you go.
It meets, it beats.
It was an 18 last time, so whatever.
Sure it was.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
So you're gonna hit me? What? What? Paint me a word picture here, somebody.
So
If I'm going
I
to
think
have pain.
you kick me, and she kind of like leans into it for a second, and just hauls off and right across the face. Cause like she's used to this with you, so
Yeah.
Not the face. Or maybe the face.
she doesn't care.
That's another 5 damage. Okay. So you bend over, get this kick to the gut, you bring up and you elbow him right in the jaw. You're used to it. You have armor there because it's not a move you've not done before, and you know those teeth are sharp.
Very sharp.
Yep.
What are the rest of you doing while Sly is squealing and they continue to pound each other?
I'm just gonna go hang out by one of the ballistas and try and figure out how it works, how it moves.
Okay, you can make an investigation check.
Nope, skills.
Yeah, that's a big crossbow there, eh?
Okay, cool.
Could somebody please silence the squealing one?
It's the
What ails
raven.
you? Do you need respiratory aid?
He got my letter.
You hear, he
Oh, and if you think that's bad, just wait till you hear the one spell I can do.
The raven's still around. Like,
the raven's flown off.
oh, okay. Well, he got my letter and I'm so excited. And I just, like, start crying.
This situation makes me uncomfortable. I'm leaving.
Baby. You can take an attack of opportunity as Ath leaves your range.
Fucking try it.
She will.
Damn it!
That hits.
Wasting all our good
Just-
rolls on
Just
this.
takes me
bullshit.
down to the ground. Takes me down.
Yeah,
to
she
the ground.
basically like as you start stepping away, she swings out with her leg and just like sweeps you. Sends you
Just-
Weak
sprawling.
leg.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Alright. And
And she just leans over you and looks at you and goes, "I told you not to turn your back."
Just grab her by the throat and suplex her over me.
make a grapple check. Contested.
Is this just what this episode's gonna be?
Yep.
It's just
Yep.
The Wonder Twins beating the shit out of each other.
we are not
And-
twins.
Strength or athletics, you said?
Stop claiming to be
Athletics
related
or
to me.
strength,
It's
yeah.
strange. I don't dislike
sorry.
you nearly half as much as my own siblings.
That's true.
And after
I can
figuring
read.
out
I
that
also
this
have
is
not
just
decided what
a,
accent I'm going with yet because it keeps changing.
Oh,
and after figuring out that this is just a big old crossbow, eh?
It didn't land
Uh,
on the thing. It was a 14 plus 6, so 16. So it has to. Do you have to roll it on the chat thing?
Yeah, if you don't roll it there, it doesn't count. It's like it
I mean, I
fell off the
tried.
table.
It bounced off one side of the chat and then went across to the other.
Stop going so hard then, God.
How the hell do you roll your dice here?
Just roll the fucking thing.
Mine first one was better, but that's okay.
Plus anything?
2.
Alright, so you reach up to try and grab E's throat. She's ahead of you. She grabs your wrist, twists it, and pushes it back down to the ground. It's not a position you're unfamiliar with, but it's a little more painful than normal.
So, which hand has she got me?
I'm assuming you would have reached with your dominant hand, so she would have grabbed that one. Whatever that hand might have been.
Key, you feel a not overly deep, but yeah, definitely a bit of a puncture in your lower abdomen as he reaches back with his offhand. Let go now. It slowly starts to go deeper into your gut.
How do you respond?
She just takes it.
Okay. Roll me a d8. Math, please. Okay. So this weapon is pushing into just between the plates of your scale mail. And pressing deeper and deeper, and you can feel your skin parting and blood begin to pour. From in front of you, you just hear, "You're swabbing the decks if you get blood on them."
Fit.
Prints or no
Mm, sure.
prints?
I'm gonna try and break the grapple. That was almost a 1.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart jumped into my throat for a second. I was like, no.
Go ahead.
Not
And
while
you can
I'm, like-
contest it, Key, or you can let him go. Well, he breaks the grapple all the same and rolls out from under you, gets up to his.
This time, I back away from her, like,
Disengages and steps away.
want to go play cards.
Sure.
So for
No
everybody
cheating.
on the main deck, you've watched these two strange looking people beat the shit out of each other, come to the point of shanking, one of them getting shanked, and now they're just gonna go below deck and play cards.
Sounds like
One
my
of-
kind of party.
I don't want to play that weird game you taught me last time, Gin Rummy. It takes too much.
You don't have to, sir. It's fine.
You have been telling me about that one game called something to do with fish. At fish.
You mean go fish?
I do not feel like going fishing.
It's okay. But
Would
She,
you
we'll
like
he
to
go.
just
go
he just
bobbing
like he just
for
like
a-
pa- he just like
Strange
pats her
place.
shoulder and just goes like,
So
and it's really it's like
you,
teeth.
You know it's a smile, Key. As weird of a smile as Ath usually gives.
There's like blood caking on its teeth. I was.
She just kind of pats you on the shoulder and
Don't touch me, and just goes.
That was fucking weird.
We can still
I
hear
like
you.
No, I
Yeah,
like
tell
it.
me about it.
What are your names? I'm Breeze.
Oh my god,
just,
they
like-
actually asked for names.
I know.
I know.
I was shocked.
I'm so proud of you.
You're learning character development, inspiration points all around.
I'm taking that seriously.
That's fine. I meant it seriously.
Feel like Athelstan's like one step down the steps and probably just like Eli just like grabs the back of his cloak. Be social.
Be rude, sir.
Hmm.
Don't be rude, sir.
He just like kind of steps back up onto the step, turns around. Prince Athelstan, House of Rex, son of Azalin, monster of of Darkon.
Monster. Okay.
That's what they call me.
Why? Is it the teeth thing?
He kind of just gestures to himself.
I mean, you've seen weirder.
Excuse me? What was that? Effie?
I don't know. What was it?
Oh, I just saw it. Sorry.
Huh?
All right. Who are you?
I said I'm Breeze.
Mm.
Breeze Ballads.
And the squeaky one.
I'm Sly.
She likes shoes.
I do.
And the one that had the cannon thing, I don't know what you call it. That's Alaric.
It's an eldritch cannon.
Sure.
I just like walk up and I'm like, got something in your teeth.
It's blood.
I know.
And the quiet
Athelstan
for
kinda just, like,
now.
goes-
And,
like,
and the
looks at
quiet
Keith.
for now centaurs are Thella, the one with the cat legs, and Atlas, the one with the horn. Or I don't know. He's probably wearing his hat, the fruit on his head.
So as soon as you mention Atlas, Atlas looks up from the potted plant that he's currently holding. Realizes
the
that
stroller.
yeah, realizes that he's not alone, and begins to introduce you to his plants by name, including little attributes about them that you might find interesting. It's up to you whether you find them interesting or not.
But if you don't find them interesting, I'll fight you.
3 of them are toxic. Of course I find them interesting.
They're not toxic. This is a blueberry plant. God, is this toxic?
Don't eat
I've
it.
been feeding the berries to people.
It only causes mild indigestion. Those are not blueberries in the sense of berries.
No wonder I've had this.
Yeah. Yes. Bowel discomfort, diarrhea, other uncomfortable things that are disgusting. Which I'm sure is very impressive of a creature of your stature.
I usually have to dig my own hole.
That's disgusting. Why are we talking about shit with these people? No offense.
Because that's how you make friends. So heading,
Kitty.
are you all heading now below deck to play cards? Is that what's happening here?
I mean, can we play cards with you?
Sure. Keli here was about to teach me how to play Go Fish.
Oh, is it called Go Fish? I thought it was called Throw Fish.
That actually makes a lot more sense.
No wonder people didn't like me playing it with them. Huh.
Interesting.
So heading
You do
below
not-
deck, you move into the cabin area, and the beds now are rumpled because they've been slept in, and there's a table in the middle of the room. It's currently empty. It's definitely rough shorn. It's not sanded, so you got to be careful about like splinters on the edges. It was more or less driftwood that was turned into a table. So sitting down at this table, you turn up the lantern that's in the middle of it and start to... So what I need everybody to do, because I'm gonna make this up on the fly,
Good.
to play Go Fish in D&D,
I have a deck of cards.
Yep. That's not what we're doing. We're gonna use
Okay.
dice.
Oh no.
So if you don't
Okay.
have real dice, grab Google, and you're going to roll
course, they're in the other room.
7 d12s.
Somewhere. Okay.
No, buddy, that's a lot of dice. These are not your dice. Please do not take them from me. You have your own. Are we adding them together or?
Nope.
Okay.
Those 7 d12s are your cards.
Okay.
Well, that'll be fun.
Agni, just stay out of my face, okay? Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just making it up.
We didn't actually have to do it. We could just talk
Nope.
while we play.
You
Oh,
can
we're
do
doing it.
both. We're doing it.
Okay.
All right. So
That's
anybody
fine.
who is playing, we can say that he dealt, and she would be the right hand to Athelstan. Athelstan, you go first.
Just had to roll the other ones.
And I'm gonna move you into the sea on this map.
Oh yay!
Where I'm picturing you at the table.
Okay.
Little fishing. Going fishing for real.
Yeah. So is everyone playing? Alaric, are you playing?
No, I'm not.
Why are you such a poop?
Because I'm working on my cannon.
Stay with us.
He's an unsocial.
Right.
Oh, well, so is Athelstan, but he's still playing.
Yeah.
Somebody is forcing me to be social. Well,
All right. So
so it is my turn first.
It is your turn first.
Is this the one with the pairs?
Yes. He explains the rules to you very simply. You try to make pairs to empty your hand.
Okay, well, Athelstan immediately lays down on his side of the table a pair of 8s, pair of 5s, pair of 6s.
Jesus.
Oh, shit.
I had something real similar.
Does anyone?
Is
at
it
this-
anyone, or are we just asking one person?
I don't know.
Ask one person if they have something that you would like to pair off with.
Squeaky one. Do you have any 10s?
Yes.
Game over.
I will take that from you, please.
Here you
Well,
go.
that was anticlimactic.
Do I draw another card?
No, only when you go fish.
Yeah.
Or when you have, what did you say again? Nah. You only draw when you either go fish or if you need to draw a hand.
So
Is this round where we ask again, or do we move on to the next player?
move on to the next to make it longer because you have no cards left.
I say you're out, so
You mean I
So,
win?
Athelstan just goes out in the first round. Had
Cool. Cool.
no idea what they were doing and still managed to win. Sorry, Thela is also at the table.
Does this mean I win?
yes.
Excellent. We never made bets.
No, we didn't.
I don't care for money.
Oh, good.
Keep your money. But I will take a free shot at Keli later.
Okay, so next up on my table is Breeze.
Actually, I don't know if we were introduced the Black Halo.
Yes.
What's your name? First off.
My name is Keli, but you can call me Key.
I like lie, but do you have any 8s?
I do not.
And I guess I'm going fishing.
You are going fishing. You pull another d12.
What brings you lot to the mists?
Mr. Van Richten.
Athelstan kind of cocks an eyebrow and looks over at Keli.
Same.
Interesting. I'm not surprised.
Breeze, you get the feeling that playing poker with these two would be very beneficial. Your well.
Especially since one of them doesn't care about money.
Oh, Athelstan knows how to play poker. His smile is very unsettling, I imagine.
Yeah, a little bit. It is a little bit unsettling. It's like a shark tooth grin.
Covered in blood.
Currently covered in blood.
Yep.
Am I still
Kristen.
bleeding all over the place, by the way?
I mean,
That's
you
up
never
to you.
said you did anything about it. I told you to let go of me.
And the captain did warn that if you bled everywhere, you were swabbing the deck.
Athelstan just slowly goes like this.
Make sure before I use the spell.
So, Key is
Didn't even-
swabbing the deck.
Didn't even stab you that deeply, but turnabout and all that. Even though
was
you may
enough.
not, you weren't the one who stabbed me, but still. Last time.
I mean, the day is still young.
That is a valid point.
Touche.
Okay, so next on my order would be Ella. And she just kind of looks at her cards. Eli, give me your 8.
Don't have any 8s.
I literally just asked her for them.
I meant Breeze. That was a DM ADHD moment.
Okay.
Disregard! She goes fish.
It would have been really funny, though.
Alright, she picks up a card and then puts 2 pairs of 7s down.
Van Richten is known to have many contractors out doing his bidding. If I may ask, or pry, what does he send you out for?
Did you see the other guy that almost got on the ship with us last night?
Did I?
You guys
Did
were
you?
in the tent. Asleep.
The tent?
There was a second tent outside where the circle was.
It's my own tent. I don't sleep. I don't share my tent.
Well,
You didn't bring your own key.
I did bring my own because I knew you'd be a dick about it, so.
alright, so the 2 tents were actually...
I don't want to deal with your body odor at the end of the day.
Oh my god. So they were in the tents.
No, I did not.
Okay. Okay, well, he took the item that we were sent to get back to Van Richten.
Question.
Yes.
I don't know how to go right
Answer?
to. I don't know how to. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know how to ask the DM directly a question.
So you can do...
Was I made aware of any danger based off of what Des carried or wore?
No.
Okay.
And if you
And if
ever
you-
want to whisper the DM, you can either type /W space GM, or right-click on the tower, and it'll whisper me direct.
The dice tower.
Yep. And if I whisper you, like I did whisper you already, you can do.
I closed the map.
That's okay.
Oh.
I'll tell you.
Oh no.
So 2 things. You can, to respond to a whisper that you get, you do /R and then write your message, and it'll respond to the last person that whispered to you.
Excellent.
And to open a map that you're on that you closed, you can go to your character sheet on the main page and double click token, which is the right side picture at the top.
Ooh, so close. Yet so far. So handsome.
He's okay.
I wasn't talking about Athelstan.
Sly, who are you gonna go fish with? You can type
The
it.
tall one. The tall one with the sharp teeth. No, wait, you're out, right?
I won.
Oh. Reese. Do you have an 11?
I do not. Go fish. And I reach behind me for where fish usually are and went, wait, no, that's not where. That's not this game.
Excellent.
Wait, Breeze has fish on their person. Please tell me Athelstan can smell that.
Not necessarily. No, but just usually when I play this game, I grab a fish and just throw it at somebody because it's throw fish.
Yep.
All right, that brings us to Key, so you can go ahead and go fish with.
Well, she puts down a pair of 3s, a pair of 9s, and a pair of 1s, and then looks at Sly and goes, "Do you have an 11?"
I mean, beginner's luck, right, with these
Absolutely.
people.
Definitely what's happening.
Yes, indeed.
So Sly slides over the 11. He goes out.
Where are you heading next, if I may ask? Do you have another assignment for Van Richten?
No, but I mean, the ship was going through.
I know where this ship is
somewhere,
going.
yeah, but then they
That does
were.
not necessarily mean
yeah, but
that's
then-
where you're going.
But then Calypso was supposed to do something at these island places or wherever, and then they were gonna take us to Darkon, but with the other guy just going off with it, we don't really have anywhere that we're going, really. Just sort of, sailing the open ocean. Or the open sea, as it is. No, open ocean, I swear. Yeah.
I understand they are tramps.
What are traps?
Tramps.
Oh, tramps.
Adventurers. Casually and consensually homeless people.
Yeah.
Which is different than being uncasually and unconsensually homeless. They don't seem very useful.
I had to do you some mornings. It's all right.
I wasn't talking to you.
We can hear you.
Oh, I'm well aware. My apologies. But everyone is playing a game here. Can I?
I don't know, can you?
Well, yeah, I suppose now that it's been pointed out. Don't know what their classes are, so I couldn't tell you. You have a fairly powerful artificer in your group. You have a very shrill, shoe-loving Sly.
Yeah. She can, sometimes be sneaky.
What do you do? Based off of your scars, you look like you punch things.
No. I write stories and play music.
Lovely.
It is.
Indeed. Is this a socially awkward moment? I'm feeling that this is a socially awkward moment.
If you make it socially awkward.
It's been a socially awkward year.
Well, I consider this, while it is socially awkward, I find most situations of social contact socially awkward, but no one has stabbed anyone else yet, so it seems to be going rather positively.
Now, that one over there, she punches things. And I point at Thella.
Thella just waves and looks to breathe, like, are you gonna play the game? Like,
oh, is it my turn?
here.
Then Thella, I'll take your 8.
She kind of scowls, but hands you her 8.
And I didn't know we were announcing what cards we were putting down. I have 2 2s and 2 3s.
You expect you
But
will
I
go
put
see
down.
Van Richten once more?
Oh, at some point.
Quick
I think
question,
once we-
Abby. We're heading to This ship is heading to Darkon, so
It is heading to Darkon, but
we're going back home.
it's sort of a two-way thing for you guys. You are heading to Keening in the Sea of Sorrows. And then Calypso is more or less under contract with you to take you wherever you need to go, provided there's a waterway to get.
Think about Keening.
You don't know anything about Keening.
Not in my backstory. I don't know.
No, it's not, because we were going to discuss it now.
Okay! We're heading to Keening. Have you been there?
No. It's a bunch of...
Moves on and looks at Sly. Have you been there? Looks at Thella. Have you been there? Looks around the others at the room.
Pretty much everybody.
Do you
shakes
have
their
any
heads.
prior knowledge of this place?
Assuming, can I make a history check?
You can at disadvantage.
Okay.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
Would mine be a disadvantage?
Nope.
Okay, because I'm proficient. 21.
Okay. So, Alaric, you've heard whispers in taverns about Keening. Nothing really substantiated, but only because nobody that you've ever heard has ever actually been there. They've mainly passed by. And from what you've heard, there is always a scream on the wind near Keening. Athelstan, for you, you know that information as well. It would have been part of your rumors that you've heard. You also know that this is where Calypso has suggested you go for your mission. It's a good place to start looking for what you
she's got the 411. She knows
a
what
little
the hell.
bit, a little bit. She knows that this is probably the largest settlement with friendly people there that may be able to assist.
Okay.
As for what you're looking for specifically, she's not sure. But this is probably the best spot to go to.
Very well.
She also warns that everyone in the town is deaf. So, do with that information what you will, but you will need some other communication ability to speak with the people who...
Do they have a written language?
They do have common. But it is, it's not in everything, like not everybody knows common. And they have their own sort of sign language as well, but it's not anything that's like a... It's not
DSL. Darkon sign language.
No. It's not DSL, sorry.
It's not DSL.
It's KSL.
Alright, well, I have a thing that could help with that anyway. I don't know how it would work, but I can comprehend it. It's a language.
Yep. I am
All right,
assuming
cool.
comprehend languages.
It's the, thing. Hang on. Boop. Continue the little card game here, sorry.
Okay. So I believe Breeze, you
Bella's
just
turn.
went.
Yeah.
Bella looks at Breeze right back with her cards like up to her face. You have a 6.
Go fish.
What is your mission here, other than to beat us soundly at cards?
My apologies. It is none of your business.
That's fair.
I mean no disrespect or offense.
I'm not very good at conversation either, so...
Oh, lovely. Did you
Will
two have...
you tell us what your business is? Or what your mission is?
No. No.
Wait, did you say key? Sorry.
I said key, yeah.
Ah.
Sorry, I was coughing.
Athelstan just kind of like smirks.
I go where he goes. That is my job.
Babysitter.
Paid well to
Bodyguard.
babysit then?
Oh yes, Key. I expect Keela is paid handsomely.
Oh, you don't pay her?
No. Well. Father dearest has reach.
As that said, Breeze, you notice the eye twitch?
Okay.
Maybe a bit of teeth grinding. Which I'm sure does not sound very good with these razor sharp teethers.
No, it's like grinding metal.
The table kind of creaks a little bit.
You said the sounds I make are annoying.
Burn. Laryngitis
There's-
burn.
He just like reaches over and like gives Sly a fist bump.
Best friends forever.
You remind me of my younger sibling. I dislike you less.
Aww.
They are also loud and annoying, but extremely clever. And dangerous.
Have your
So-
teeth always been that way, or did you, like, grind them down to that?
I was born like this.
You just Lady Gaga my show.
If I did, I would have said I was born this way.
Yeah, I almost asked it as your teeth, were you born that way, or
I was born this way. A result of who knows what. You're not from around here. How refreshing.
I mean, where is here?
Oh, you have no idea.
And yeah, Sly is definitely not from around here.
I can tell.
That's
She doesn't
me
smell
if-
like this.
That can be said about half the people in this group.
And where are
Well.
you from, Grumpy One?
Farron.
Darkon.
Would you like to narrow it down a little there, Key? Because, you know.
Yeah, you said grumpy one, so we both answered. You a thousand
She looks over at Alaric.
Farron. Sword Coast underneath the mountains near a dwarven settlement.
You say that, and Key involuntarily twitches.
Now, was that a thing about dwarves, or was that a thing about Faerun?
You can make an insight check to determine that.
Sure.
Okay. So, you think it might be multifaceted, but probably not dwarf.
Okay.
Athelstan, you've not really heard of it.
Maybe read about it in a passing passage or something.
Yeah, like, you may have heard the name Faerun or read it somewhere, but not anything, substantial.
Kind of like says in Celestial, kind of backwater name is Faerun. Just casually insults all of Dungeons and Dragons.
Wizards of the Coast? Yeah, fuck off.
Sword Coast.
Yeah.
Why is it called the Sword Coast? Is it shaped like a sword? Has it got swords all over it?
He just says, it's not a place I wish to return. In Celestial.
Just sort of looking back and forth, because language I don't understand.
Like anyone understands it. Just double
Kinda just-
checking.
Just those two.
I just like nods solemnly and says in Celestial, I don't know if we've talked about this.
My past is my past. It doesn't matter.
Never said that I cared, but... Oh well. You don't need to go back. You are here with me.
Thanks for the reminder. I say that in common.
What did you say to that one man in the tavern last week? Suck my dick from the back?
Yep.
I am implying that I am saying that to you now.
See, you're learning. It's fine.
You learned it from Tommen.
Yeah, where did he learn it from, by the way?
I honestly, I don't know.
Where does that boy
Yeah.
learn anything from?
I don't even know where they came from.
You would guess books.
What kind of books is he reading?
Yes.
Dime store trash novels.
The good
Yeah,
one.
I got a copy of Tusk Love somewhere.
Absolutely. So as you're playing your cards, it's a little more comfortable as you move along and deal another round, another 4 or 5 rounds.
Athelstan wins 3 of them by accident.
Somehow he has a horseshoe up his ass and just wins every single time, almost.
I have no such thing. I have no such thing up my ass. I have no such thing, either that or nor a horseshoe up my ass.
Just a very large stick.
You put it there.
Well, that's why he stands up so straight.
It is refreshing. You know how he reacts to that, Appy.
I know. You watch his face kind of
turn more purple?
Yep. A little bit purpler. And then it stops and goes away. The day continues on. You can decide how you spend it. There's no real necessity for you to do anything other than not make a mess.
Does Alaric's... I don't know if we got a good look at it, but does Alaric's work resemble anything? Like, I know that I recognized it for what it was, but does the craftsmanship have any similarities? Was this, like, something that could be... Like, we're always wondering where Tommen is learning these things, so, like, was this something that is similar enough to have maybe learned from a similar text or something like that?
It's similar enough that you recognized it, but it's not similar enough that it would have been something that would be very generic. It definitely has its own craftsmanship, its own style, and you're not even sure it does the same thing as Tommen's does.
Athelstan kind of looks at it and just kind of goes, "Oh, you put the sight there. Interesting."
Well, how else are you gonna aim?
How else indeed?
It's similar, yeah, like I said, it's similar enough, but definitely not the same. Tommen's background in artificery continues to be a question.
Terrifying. I think that this was a decent chance meeting.
At some point, Breeze is gonna slip off and divide up the coinage we got at from the dungeon.
Okay.
Very important.
I'm assuming you are not sharing with the new people.
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay.
Oh, what the hell did we do?
You didn't help us kill... I mean, you helped us kill him, but
no, that's
you
what I
didn't
mean.
help us kill the thing.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah, I was like, I wasn't there. I mean, Cedar was there. In spirit.
And...
Can I use the cards? Can I use the cards on our own campaign?
No.
Yeah, no, unfortunately.
Just like look across the table and be like, say to Keeli, I hope your coffee's a fucking mimic. Draw card, it is! You've activated my trap card.
Oh no! That's back on there.
Suddenly, my Eldritch Cannon is rich.
Oh, did it split to the Eldritch Cannon too?
Yeah, it did, because it's an active character.
Oh.
It has to be or it doesn't work properly.
What did you name it?
It's just Eldritch Cannon, but its background and profession are fun.
No, I was talking to Alaric.
Oh, okay.
Do we dine together? Well, dine.
Yeah, yes, we dined together.
Trust fund, baby, trust fund. Cool.
It's up to you guys
What
if
is
you eat together.
Hmm?
It's up to you guys if you eat together.
I mean, with my background, I probably would.
I will say, however, you go up to the top deck for another bout.
Eli throws up again.
Yeah. Your pre-dinner bout. There's more throwing up.
It's been days. Captain, do you have a Zycam or something?
I don't know
Or
what that
airborne?
is. Are those
this is-
actual words?
Because this is disgusting.
It happens. Just wait until we get into the rough seas.
Oh, bully.
We're not even in them yet.
She says that, and Athelstan's like, why? And Keelah just, like, takes him to the ground. Wait, what? Bam!
Yep, perfect. Too
Pay
busy chatting.
attention!
We're
Launches
fighting!
herself off the railing.
Yep.
Well, this is 5e. I don't have to make a swim check. I missed 3.5 a little bit, not gonna lie. At least medicine checks made sense back then.
True story. So once you finish your afternoon bout, thank you for the follow there, Cat Lady Liz. Hello.
Liz!
Hi, Liz.
Oh my god!
friend.
Hi, Liz!
New friend.
That's my friend.
Hi, new friend. Welcome to the Vactair. And I lost my train of thought. Choo-choo.
We finished the bout.
Middle of
Thank you.
yes.
And you head back down below deck, and a hot piping meal is prepared for you and ready on the banquet table.
Hot piping meal, huh?
Mhm.
What's
Looks
on
to
the
be a
menu
very
there?
delicious stew and dumpling.
Dumples? Did you say
Dumples.
dumples, Affy?
Not to the Asian style dumplings, but like the
Oh,
Like
like
biscuits.
the biscuity.
biscuity dumplings.
Thick.
The thick ones.
Home style cooking. Delicious. Finally some good. Athelstan says finally some good fucking food.
So you enjoy your meal. It's quite delicious. If sourceless. Because again,
Athelstan eats a lot.
it's just you guys and Calypso on the boat. And Calypso was
Sourceless?
above deck with you the entire time.
Oh, we've been on the ship for days. Athelstan ain't gonna question that.
Yeah, you two are used to this sort of magically appearing and disappearing food.
We just sit down and just goes.
Doing it, Peter.
You're doing it, Peter Bangarang.
Yep.
I will
Ice
say
cream.
for Key and Athelstan, when you first got aboard, the food was eh. But your audible complaints have manipulated the menu.
We hurt their feelings.
He would not complain. He
I didn't mean you specifically.
Yeah, I was
we
gonna
know
say.
who was complaining.
Yeah, we all know who's complaining already.
It's funny because he only complained in Celestial because he didn't want to be overtly rude because he plays the game, you know, but also doesn't know if Calypso understands that or whatever like that. But anyway, he tried not to be rude, but the group was just so bland.
It wasn't
This is bi-
bland. It was just like, here, have this roasted fish that we just fished.
There is no seasoning, not even garlic, no pepper, no salt, no cayenne, nothing. No butter?
No butter. It was
my
literally
God.
just like cooked over a fire and.
I would have eaten
Wait.
it raw better.
There
Oh,
is
you
no
would,
sushi
too.
aboard.
No, it wouldn't even be sushi. We would just freaking eat it. He's seen it happen. It's not pretty.
Gollum style.
unfortunately.
So is it flavorful enough now?
Oh, it's
It's decadent. Like for
It's-
southern home cooking, it is decadent.
No, he doesn't eat like that. He's too much proper posh cunt for that.
Gosh.
Too
You
prissy.
totally eat like that when you're alone, though.
Oh gods, yes. When it's just the two of us, like it took him like maybe like 2 months to actually like be able to be comfortable eating like he wants to eat in front of you because he's so fucking hungry all the time. And everybody's too fucking stiff-necked back home.
Yep.
You put on a couple pounds, but it's okay.
Oh, it's muscle. Finally, I get to eat.
Does anybody
Not
do anything before bed?
Just over dinner, just sort of, just gonna ask. So what, other than your fists, which you guys obviously use for fighting, do you get either of you use any other types of, weaponry?
Yes.
What kind?
A sword and board that she keeps with her. She just sets it aside when she's fighting with Athelstan.
Okay.
Oh, is this player talk or is this character talk? I'm sorry, I got confused. Out of
Character-
character,
well-
Moose?
Well, no, character as well. Like
Oh,
just
okay.
asking
I was
in
confused.
character as well. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. He just kind of motions to the sword strapped to her back.
Okay.
Yes.
Athelstan?
Yes. What? I wasn't listening. I was thinking of something else.
What kind of weapons do you use, if any? Other than your fists.
Well, things that stab, things that quickly go through the air and stab, and things that are not physical, beyond the ken of many a man.
So would I don't know, a decent longbow be useful to you?
I could pull it, but I usually prefer light and quick. I have a crossbow.
Didn't we
okay.
actually trade in that longbow +1?
Oh, did we?
Yeah, I think we did.
Oh, trying to share their toys with us. Kiki.
You haven't
Just,
traded anything because you haven't really been anywhere to.
No, I thought we traded it to like
The
the,
angry giant cannibals and stuff, the experimenters, to get heaven out.
I'm glad you remember because I sure did.
We traded something. I thought we had taken it off. Okay, I thought we had taken it off.
I feel
Taken
bad.
off
I don't
whatever we
remember her
used.
real name.
Gabriella.
Gabriella.
So they're also
Okay.
there.
I was gonna say, is she there? Because like I'm
Yeah.
sure, like Athelstan would sign with her if she was there. Wouldn't like he doesn't have a talk.
She actually doesn't know how to sign because
Ah!
her tongue loss was very recent. It wasn't something that was new. But
he
she
just
does.
like looks at her and he just like signs. She's like, fuck.
She appreciates your assistant or like your attempt, however, and
Just hang
she
on.
pulls out like a little booklet of folded papers.
Mm.
And you guys, the rest of you, recognize this as papers from Dez's spellbook that he's torn out. And she just writes little notes. Thank you. I'm okay.
Very well. No, yeah, I fight with a crossbow, a few different types of pointy objects, and magic.
Yeah, I don't think we really have anything
I have no need of anything.
that does that.
So I do appreciate your offer.
I mean, it's just, things that we don't have, use for.
Okay. Interesting.
Just that none of us can use proficiently, let's say.
I could put it in a certain term. And where, pray tell, would someone acquiesce such things?
Killing a giant horde of undead creatures.
Really?
really.
Tell me more.
Oh, well, the guy who left kind of, talked us into doing something stupid. We managed to get through it. Big giant undead creatures and skeletons and this giant fucking giant skeleton. And did our thing.
Any specific markings? Where was this nest of undead?
Have you heard of Catarchus?
Oh, let me check my backstory. Carcass. Turkey.
Different every time you say it.
Spartacus, I don't know.
Spartacus.
Crotacus.
Alpaca.
Partac ass.
Artac ass.
Ass. Tack the
Ass. Ass has chopped. Your ass is tapped. Pay your taxes with your ass. Wow, the Adderall's wearing off. I am so sorry.
That's okay.
I don't think I've ever heard of it. No, perhaps, but I do not know it well.
It's basically a land full of bards.
Lovely.
Oh, Athelstan, it sounds like your place, your type of place.
I don't want to generalize a population, but they can be handsy. Also, Justina had aspirations.
I mean, the horniest I get are these.
Good to know.
Oh god.
You okay, Bree?
I'm fine. Everything is fine. It's all good. It's all good.
We've
Athelstan looks over at Key and just says, "Are you proud of me? That one didn't go over my head."
Very, sir.
I'm not. My apologies, everyone. I am not very used to people speaking what they mean.
For the rest of you, Athelstan did introduce himself as a prince. So, with that,
I could repeat: Prince Athelstan, House of Rex, monster of what was the domain that
Darkon.
Daddy's from? Yeah, monstrous son of Darkon.
So, Breeze in particular, you know that royals and nobles have a lot of double talk.
Mm-hmm.
So having somebody just speak to him plainly is new.
Not new, but you're also not trying to stab me. It's been 3 months. Oh, threaten me with a good time. And he kind of just grins. His teeth are... No, his teeth aren't bloody anymore. Unless... Wait, no, it was just after the fight, but we ate. Never mind. No blood. Gravy.
It's crazy. He's too prissy to have food in his teeth.
Oh, gods, yeah. Come on. just like a horrible wind sound.
So you get this sort of cracked, shark tooth, awkward grin, Breeze. It's awkward. So awkward.
It's like that... Oh, you're such a handsome man. Why don't you give us a smile? Oh, don't do that again.
Yep.
Face only a mother could love.
Even then.
And I don't have one, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, so that's how you get people to stop telling you to smile.
Be a monster?
Okay, yeah, just get those teeth going. And yeah, okay.
Get those teeth go. They're my adult teeth. What do you... I can't take them out.
No, I know. But if you want people to Stop telling you to smile. You make your teeth look like that.
Oh, people never tell me to smile.
I understand why.
Bella kind of pipes up from her cards. I hear if you smile and blood pours out of your mouth, they won't ask you.
Why are you still holding cards? The game's been over for an hour.
That's what happened back in that tavern. Makes sense. That's why they all screamed.
I tried to warn you, sir.
Well, I'm not the one who slipped a knife in my mouth, so. Well, granted, you aren't either, but still. Hoof. People out here are very direct with their violence. I gotta say, I've never been fed glass before.
We can fix that.
Oh,
If you want.
no, it's already happened. Sorry, darling. You've already. No, he doesn't say darling. Sorry,
Why?
Squeaky. Sly. Sorry, Sly. That ship has sailed.
I hate that I'm actually really squeaky in real life right now.
Squeaky, squeaker. Squeakins? Squeakins. Oh my gods, I just saw the token for the Eldritch Cannon.
I'm actually just super in character right now.
You get little leggies.
Yeah. They can move.
I know they can. I just like is he top heavy? He's just like when he really starts getting, he's just start like
Falls over and legs all up in the air.
Or is it
Just
like
makes me think of this horse that I used to work with. It couldn't like run like couldn't like gallop like a horse. It was always like
Nice.
is it like a bearded dragon?
yes.
Or they like when they speed up, it just looks like you can't even see their legs. It just looks like they're levitating.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
You're
It's just
okay.
getting worse.
If
One
you
of my
wanna just
friends has
type,
one of those
we'll
lizards.
read it out. Like, just type it in the Fantasy Grounds chat. Rather than trying to force your poor
Okay,
voice.
sorry.
Yes, there.
Yeah. I must. Oh, we're being put on the deck here. Oh no.
I just moved you onto the deck so you're not in the middle of the ocean anymore.
Oh, good.
Because I was using that as
Appreciate
your
that.
table.
Cool.
and set up the ballista tokens.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's just a giant
That
crossbow.
that scares me just a little bit, but it's okay.
I don't know why.
And here comes the Kraken.
I'm trained in siege. Because my brother is awful.
So, anything else you'd like to do before going to sleep for the night?
No.
No?
I guess, he kind of just like, do you suggest that they go with us?
The more help, I guess.
Wasn't
The part of
talking
me
to
talking
you.
to you.
I was. He even says that. I was not talking to you.
Oh, well, tell your friend to be more subtle about it.
Are you hearing voices?
So do we hear this?
Nope, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
I would request that you accompany us. Your skills might prove useful. And you stink of power. Where do your loyalties lie?
Fly says she knows. Surprisingly, the only one without magic.
True sight?
Nope. You okay, buddy?
Sorry, somebody's dog is shitting outside my window.
And you heard that?
And you heard that?
The windows are open. It's hot, okay?
Okay.
I told you I can hear everything. It's
No
a curse.
kidding.
It's a curse.
Like, I can't hear a dog shitting when I'm staring at it shitting.
Shitting.
Yes, I wonder what that must be like. Sounds wonderful. It must be so quiet. I can hear it when my neighbor leaves their frickin' TV on and with nothing on. Just
Oh, I can hear that sound too from like 4 rooms away. Yeah, I hate it. It's awful.
That I can usually hear.
Oh, that's an ADHD thing. That is like the worst fucking sound in the world.
Did you know that they play that on some streets in Japan to keep the young from loitering?
I did know
Learn that the hard way. It's like, what is that sound? What are you talking about? You can't hear it.
Yeah. Or like, God forbid somebody blows a dog whistle somewhere.
All the locals are laughing at me. What were we talking about?
You asked where our allegiances lie, and
Oh, I
Such-
was just.
so, well, I mean, what's the pay like?
Do you want to get out of here?
I'm in a relationship, I'm sorry.
That is so not where I was going. First off, and second of all, no offense,
Just
but
chuckle.
ew, very much
Words
ew.
right out of my mouth. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Glad we are on the same page. Shoe man, woman, shoe loving person. Sly. My apologies. Do you want to get out of here? Do you want to escape this place? Free yourself from the places that you are trapped. You're not from around here. Do you wish to go back?
There's someone I have to find first.
Oh, it's not something that's going to happen right away. But are you interested? Because if so, I might have a way for you to escape. I'll give you the night to think about it. Silences are awkward and I'm going to bed. Slams the door shut behind him. He doesn't mean to. After he ducks under the door.
There's
just like-
actually no door.
There's no door. Well, he draws the curtain.
There's no curtains either.
Okay, well he goes and he hops in his
Well-
hammock.
He flourishes like that, anyways.
Yeah, hell yeah. His coat probably knocks over something on the table.
Yep.
Ceiling Must be hell
So,
for the guitars.
with that deal in place, proposal in place, you're all turn in. You're all in the same room. There's no different rooms situation. It is one large cabin shared area. For sleeping, there's like an opening into where you had dinner. Everything from dinner, by the way, is gone. The dishes,
Well, for one thing, Athelstan ate it all.
other
Yeah.
than that, but everything's clean and gone
He's a growing boy.
and put away. There is no indication that you had dinner there at all, except for clean plates stacked at the end of the table. So crawling into bed, you're all given this sort of wonder for the future. You could get out of the mist. For some of you, you've never been out of the Mist. You were born here. But it's a possibility. You could see something beyond the prisons that Dark Lords rule over. Take a break.
Ooh.
So we'll be right back.
Cool, I gotta pee.
Yeah. back. Fed and watered and evacuated.
Ew!
Hey man,
I mean,
it goes in,
is she
it's gonna
wrong?
come out.
Better out than in. Oh wait, you said that last week.
Somebody said it last week. I think it was Keisha. Anywho, so you guys settle in. Athelstan is purposely ignoring all of you. Since there was no door or curtain or anything like that to sort of
Is it like
have the
bunk?
last word. It's like an open area and there's beds, like narrow single beds.
Oh no, his whole oh no. Right. He's too long for the bed.
Yeah. So it's this very, very tall man curled up in like fetal position, an arm over here, a leg like sticking out.
He's trying to keep his feet out of the walkway, but he's just like
And it's not comfy by any means for him, but ignoring you, essentially.
All I'm seeing is Keeley walking by, him just kicking out, and then going acting like nothing happened.
yeah. Probably.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
we
that sounds
probably just
accurate.
punch each other from our beds.
Oh, absolutely.
They are close enough that you would be able to do that, yes. As you guys settle in for the evening, you do hear sort of like bickering that you would hear from a child's room that he shares with a sibling. Stay on your side of the bed. No, don't touch me. You're on my side of the floor.
But it's all in Celestial.
But it's all in
Oh!
Celestial.
Oh, it's I was confused. I was like, who's children? What?
You and
oh.
Key.
It's like
Just bickering. You guys may not understand the words, but you get the feeling of them.
it just sounds like circles and
It's
squiggles.
just snarking. It's just snarking and bickering for the sake of snarking and bickering.
Your fucking cold feet off of my bird.
Can you please turn your halo down? It is offensive to me.
It is just blinding. It's just blinding.
It's
Blinding
black.
blinding black light. We can see in the dark. I didn't tell you
can't-
about your body odor.
I don't think it's that bright.
You can't understand us. Wait, can you?
Oh yeah, no, I can't. Sorry, I forgot you were in Celestial.
I
Right.
feel like Athelstan would be like,
Yeah.
he like probably
Surprise.
would too. Was like,
Somebody take linguistic master. Somebody take linguistics.
I mean, Athelstan has tongues.
Yeah, he does.
I'm the asshole in the party that takes linguistics, so nobody can talk behind my back.
Yeah,
I do the same.
yeah. I'm sure it was a very. I'm sure it was a very interesting revelation when they spoke celestial at each other for the first time.
I'm assuming that Athelstan just like cursed in Celestial at some point, and Keelai just answered back automatically.
He was just born knowing the language. He didn't know that anybody else knew it.
It's true.
Yeah, and he just had that moment, or like,
Like it's like when it's like a bond, a friendship, but like
that frenemy bond.
yeah,
Gangster recognize gangster.
hell yeah.
Like I said, Halo recognizes Halo.
Yep.
Oh, he don't got no halo. I don't think you've seen his shroud, have you?
Don't think either of us have seen each other's shrouds yet.
We don't know each other that well yet.
Follow-up question.
Ew. It's a
We
very
have all of the questions.
it's a very revealing process, okay?
I just grab my earplugs, put them in my ears, and try to pass out.
Alright, so as they're bickering, eventually everybody falls asleep.
I mean, this
And-
is no worse than listening to Dez talking to sleep. So
Why do you think I made the
At least
earplugs?
for us, you can't understand it, so you don't know what the hell we're talking about.
It's like
Des at
Oh.
least.
yeah, so I
It's a
just don't
little
care.
oh, don't touch me there, gnome. but touch me there.
Eggplants.
That
Why?
that
You have
plant
that
is
eggplant
spoiled.
Fungus.
Love you, Jer.
We miss you!
Damn your work.
You have to have a job.
Yeah, don't be that guy. Nobody likes that guy.
Don't gotta pay to be alive.
We just need D&D to pay the bills, and then we'll be good.
Please, for the love of gods!
D&D, pay the bills!
Talking to you, wizards. From your
Fuck.
Faerun backwatered ass town.
And we're banned from ever using Faerun.
And we're banned.
Yeah.
So you go through the evening, go through your night, you get your long rests. There's nothing really going on. You do hear early in the morning the sort of clattering of dishes. Athelstan and Keli, you guys are sort of used to this sound, this disembodied movement within the deck, the lower deck. For the rest of you, it's a little disturbing. Because as far as you guys know, nobody else is aboard. Just you guys.
Is it dawn?
Sorry, had a moment. I just got a new keyboard and I got to take off some plastic.
Oh.
Oh.
This is the best feeling.
I didn't know it was
feel.
there. I was just kind of like rubbing it and it came off. It was very nice.
So if it's dawn, Athelstan's swinging his legs out of bed and he's kicking over Keli's bunk. Get up!
Yep, make a strength check.
Sure. Skills. Wait, strength check?
Yep.
Boom. Saving throw. Stop it. No!
Nope.
Well, he kicks it then.
You
Stub
kick
your
it.
freaking toe.
It kind of like, you know when you land funny or you kick something funny and you get that radiating pain up your leg? You get it like right up to the knee. You just hit it in the right spot.
I'm just like, ooh, I shake it off. Get up! Come fight me.
Keli sits up.
He like pops his head back into the as he's already climbing the stairs, but he pops his head back down. He's like, "This was your idea."
I know, don't remind me. She pulls her boots on and goes upstairs.
Was Stan a morning person?
Not by choice.
Wrong with being a morning person.
Everything. Disadvantage for the whole day.
But I use my inspiration to negate that disadvantage.
So heading up to the top deck, you engage in your morning rituals.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Calypso has looped some rope onto this mast. Helm. That's the word I need.
Bonk.
The wheel. The big ship wheel. The boat wheel.
Okay.
The rudder? The wheel? That's the wheel. Yep.
Yep. That's it.
Helm.
The helm.
At the helm.
I did say helm. It was in
Yep.
my
You're,
list.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Don't doubt me.
I'm not doubting you. I'm trying to help. I happen.
Anyway, she's left some of that on, and she's actually standing kind of off to the side right now with a spyglass, looking out to the horizon as you guys battle.
Beating the crap out of each other.
Yes.
Oh yeah. We probably got each other both in like some sort of reverse suplex, and we're both like squeezing the hell out of each other, and like Athelstan's is like, anything interesting? Get your toe out of my throat.
Don't forget, if you bleed on my deck, you're cleaning it.
Not bleeding.
Just saying. Shit and piss also quantify for that.
Ew.
Hey, you squeeze in the right way, it's coming out.
I already.
Ulrich is just looking at these two, contemplating setting a bunch of ice underneath them, just to see what happens.
That is entirely up to you if that is something you would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
I ask Thella if she wants to make a bet on who When? Today?
Bella's like watching them spar. One of her paws is just kind of tapping on the ground. Because she's used to sparring. She's a monk.
Do I need to, like, make a perception check to realize she's tapping her foot? Or can I just see it because we're on the ground?
You can see it because you're on the ground.
Like,
and
kind of
it's just
looks
this
back.
big furry paw with like claws that are silver.
He just, like, tilts his head back. Like you know when a dog is, like, sitting at your feet and, like, tilt their head back and look at you and it's real cute and stuff. Except it's, like, I don't know. It's Athelstan. He looks up and he's like, are we boring you? Or are you waiting for your turn?
I would
'Cause
like a turn.
You need only ask. 3.
And you will note that Thella is much taller than you.
Athelstan don't give a
And
fuck. It's refreshing.
Atlas is also much taller than you are.
Perfect.
You are not the tallest person in the room anymore.
It's nice.
It is nice. You're average sized.
How tall is Athelstan?
6'6".
I'm only like 4 inches shorter than you.
He's a big boy.
Thella is 8'7", so she's up there. But she says, yes, I would like to. Wow.
Eli, think we could take that?
We could try.
Last one to the top is a rotten egg. Just like starts running up
As
her.
soon as you say it, she immediately shifts into this defensive stance. All 4 paws and her arms are like ready for you both to attack.
And this is when the 2 angels disappear. And Team Rocket's blasting off again. Ding!
And just as you're approaching her, ready to take your first hit, Calypso yells, "Land ho!" And more or less shoves Thella out of the way because Thella was standing in front of the wheel. Throws off the rope and starts spinning it madly.
Oh, Keli, Athelstan kind of like smirks and looks at Keli and like,
He
and, like
runs
gently,
to the railing and throws up.
Yep. Athelstan just like kind of reaches out and grasps one of the hang lines on the mast as the ship tilts.
Yeah, it is a very severe tilt, so I need everybody making a dexterity saving throw. Key, since you're at the railing, and Athelstan, because you grabbed onto the rope, you both can make it at advantage.
Ooh.
You said dex save?
Yep.
Well, I just went over the edge.
No.
So you can
Dirty
toggle-
20.
Perfect. So just so you know, you can toggle advantage at the bottom there underneath the chat bar. There's EDV and DIS.
Oh.
Advantage, disadvantage, whenever you need it.
Isn't that nice?
It is, and it also does like cover for the -2.
Hmm.
Okay, so
I knew we were going to be going for a swim.
okay. So
I got seen in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Keli and Athelstan, you two are the only ones that stay on board. Alright, nope, Sly does as well.
Ease.
The rest of
Sly's-
you...
Sly is still downstairs, just buried in a flour sack.
Yeah. The rest
Just
of you
clunk.
are going overboard.
Oh, do I have a reaction?
I was gonna say, are any of them close enough, like flying past me, to reach out and try and grab one of them?
Thella and Sly would have been close enough, but Sly is
Slice
good.
stayed on. Yeah, okay.
Can I cast? Would it? Oh, that's only one person. Yeah, it's one creature. So could I? So they were standing on the deck. Could I cast entangle upon the deck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So you reach out. How do you cast it?
How do I cast it?
Mhm.
Okay. So like, are we? How tippy are we? Are his feet not on the on the ground floor anymore?
It's like balls of the feet and the tippy toes.
Just kind of like, you know how Elsa does like the slashing kind of like magic with the ice and shit.
Yep.
It's just it starts out as small tufts of fiddleheads and just grows into massive lush brush, and some of them a little thorny, some of them not. Maybe there's some berries. They're definitely not blueberries. Don't eat those. And there are definitely strings and strings and strings of very thick ivy reaching out to grasp onto them as they pass.
Right. So with that, everybody who is going overboard, you can choose to fail a strength saving throw, or you can make your strength saving throw if you'd like to go first, Swinton.
I will fail a strength saving throw.
All right.
I could probably roll it and still fail a strength saving throw.
Well, you say that and then you roll an 20.
Yeah.
Alaric?
Yeah, I'm going to intentionally fail.
Okay.
Because I am in metal armor.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, well, I have the Ring of Swimming. I wonder, does the spell Longstrider add another 10 feet to my speed for the swimming speed of 40?
Let me double check that.
But there's some sort of
because if so, I can
heavy.
just dash while in the water and go 100 feet per round.
Yeah,
Runs
it
across.
doesn't indicate walking speed, it just says speed. So it would be your
Great.
swim speed as well.
Great, so I just turned my armor into a freaking motorboat.
So are you going
Blam.
overboard, or are you going to make a strength saving throw?
I'm going to fail the strength saving throw on that.
Okay, perfect. So everybody who is going overboard, you fail your strength saving throw, and these vines sort of wrap around you, and they're hanging on. That lasts, I believe, a minute?
It's very warm.
A minute.
I was
Like,
just saying that because it'd be
very
funny.
alive. Yeah, it would be funny as hell.
So all of these vines are tangled around Breeze and Thela and Alaric and Atlas.
I use the aspect of the difficult terrain to bring them to deck where they can grab onto something.
Okay. Within the minute, the ship has righted itself and is heading very quickly towards encroaching land that is coming closer and closer. You can't
I'll
really
end
make
the
anything
spell.
out at this point unless you have some sort of spyglass or...
I will end the spell, and it doesn't like wilt away. I'd like to think it doesn't wilt away. I'd think that it kind of like, you know, when things like disappear into sparkles and stuff, but it's like sparkly, dark forest green and black, and just kind of close of the wind back over to Athelstan and just like right into his palm.
Yeah, when you like put it in your pocket. Done.
How very emo of you.
It's not just a phase, Mom. So
It's used.
you've been saved.
No, there's no need to waste the power of the green.
You've all been saved from going overboard, and now you are heading towards, you assume, would be Keening, given the conversation the night before. Just to reiterate, the people of Keening are deaf and unable to communicate as one may normally. With their voice, they cannot hear. And as you approach, you do hear what Alaric had heard rumor of. There are screams on the wind. They are hollow and blood-chilling, and they curl against your ears and down your spine, giving you the chill.
Just like home.
Athelstan,
Also, sorry.
I need you to make a wisdom saving.
Oh, fun!
All of us? Or just
What's that? Nope,
All of
just,
all
us
of
are
us?
just
just-
Athelstan.
Kind of hope I fail it. Ooh.
Right. So Athelstan, where you grew up, there was a general rule of thumb not to go onto the balustrade. You being who you are, given knowing that your elder brother was a staunch rule follower, would never track you there if you went to hide from him. The only time you ever went to the balustrades, you were 14 years old, escaping your older brother's torture. But you weren't alone up there. There are no guards, no soldiers, but a wispy woman moving throughout the turrets, wailing. You recognize these loud noises, these screams on the wind, as something so familiar that it chills you to the bone. Because the last time you heard this, you were unconscious for 4 months. You
Sorry.
take a level of stress. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
I would like the last word, though. Come on.
What's the last word?
Wait.
Oh. First, it's fuck. Well, I made you an offer, all of you, last night. You didn't answer me, but you do owe me one.
And
We
that's
do.
where we're going to end. Thank you everybody for watching. We might be back tomorrow for Underpaid and Overworked. Agni's just having a bit of computer problems, so that's a question mark right now, but we may be back. For sure, we are here on Friday for more of DM Artemis's Fixius 5, coming off the nonsense of bobbing for apples.
Appling for
When-
Bob.
Appling for Bob. Yep. And what else do we have going on? We have
Utter
Prepper Die.
insanity.
Well, we have that too, but that's a given. We have Prepper Die this Wednesday over on Goodman Games Officials, so go give them a follow and watch our nonsense with DM Jeremy and I as we force DMs to do a one-shot in 30 minutes, or they die.
It's so
And
much
yeah.
fun.
Sounds
I died.
horrifying. I'm in.
Okay. I'll give you more details after stream. Stick around for the raid. You can use your channel points for helping or hindering the party. You can also help or hinder me. Hi. Or whoever the DM is during the game. And yeah. So again, thank you for watching. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.